Today, I'm going to tell you about the foods you may recognize but don't know how harmful they can be to you. Today, I'll show you the most inflammatory foods to avoid, completely leave them aside. Never look at them again. Inflammation. The word inflammation comes from the Latin inflammatio, which means to set on fire, and that's what you feel, for example, when a bee stings you. And it hurts like crazy. Your body immediately starts releasing substances to act on that inflammation, to reduce it, so that the sting, that burning sensation, that poison the bee injected into you, dissipates and doesn't harm you. Just like your body reacts locally to that bee sting that caused inflammation and hurts a lot. Your body also reacts to chronic and silent inflammation caused by substances, whose names you might not even know, present in the foods you eat. Some foods. That's what I'm going to tell you today. It's this constant, chronic, silent inflammation that you don't feel but slowly destroys your cells, leading to the development of various diseases such as heart disease, asthma, obesity, and even cancer, and certain autoimmune diseases, including cognitive impairments and degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. May be related to pro-inflammatory foods you've been eating your whole life, not just something you ate and felt bad immediately. No, it develops over time, you see? So from now on, you have no excuse. You will know exactly which foods are harmful to you. But before I tell you which ones they are, give this video a like. And subscribe to the channel and do all those things help us. While you keep eating junk, your body is trapped in an endless battle. But each meal is an opportunity for you to evolve. To take care of yourself, only you can do it for yourself. So from today, you'll know what to improve in each meal so that every meal is, indeed, a new and good opportunity for you to be a healthier person. So pay attention. The first food that causes inflammation, and there's no doubt about its inflammatory potential that leads to chronic degenerative diseases, is sugar. This is the worst ingredient, highly inflammatory. And it's hidden in everything or in many things. Bread, cookies, cakes, pasta, the sugar in your coffee, It's not even hidden. It's there, wide open for you, and you just go ahead and add it, right? When you do that, you're promoting inflammation, that constant inflammation that doesn't hurt, even feels good, sugary stuff, right? But it's highly inflammatory, and over time, there's no other outcome than some degenerative condition because it deteriorates, destroys the production of compounds that fight inflammation, damaging and destroying your body's tissues, brain, kidneys, liver, whatever it is. That's why you need to reduce the amount of sugar you can identify. If you eat a bread roll, eat half of it. If you have 3 pasta dishes a week, eat fewer pasta dishes a week. Intentionally remove sugar from your coffee or reduce the number of coffees you drink. By doing so, you're already reducing sugar, you see? The idea here is for you to know that sugar is harmful and take some action about it. Just knowing won't change anything, right? Here's a beginner's tip. Maybe it suits you. You may have improved in other aspects, but you can start with this one. If you say, I can't resist my dessert, you can still have the same dessert. Let's say it's a brigadeiro. And you like brigadeiro. So what do? You cut that little brigadeiro in half and give a piece to someone else. Are you going to eat the brigadeiro? Yes, but you'll eat less, and gradually, you'll get used to consuming less. Everybody survives on half a brigadeiro, right? And you'll be cutting sugar from your life, reducing it, you see? But remember that reducing sugar intake is not just for those who are overweight and need to lose weight, because we're saying that sugar causes inflammation, and inflammation leads to diseases. It's not just for those who have a bit of extra weight and need to lose weight. Anyone can get inflamed, rusted, oxidized, and age if they eat sugar, you get it? Got it? Trans fat is one of the most terrible things for your health. You can only consume 1% of your total dietary fat as trans fat to avoid harming yourself, to avoid causing degenerative diseases, to avoid causing inflammation in your body completely. So how do you calculate that? You don't. How do you not consume trans fat? You don't eat puff pastry, pastel dough, instant noodles, industrialized ice cream, and even stuffed cookies. All of these certainly contain trans fat, which is a hydrogenated vegetable fat, the way the industry found to extend the shelf life of food. So processed foods have hydrogenated vegetable fat, trans fat, you see? Consuming trans fats is linked to diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and even increased infertility. That's why you should stay away from them. They are present in packaged products, you know? In that section of noisy packages you go to. Where do you go next? To other sections, like the market or the fair. At the fair, you can feast on natural foods, you see? A tip for avoiding trans fats is to look for products on the shelf labeled trans fat free. There you go. Problem solved. Even better, cook your own food, don't buy packaged products, don't unwrap anything at home, eat regular pasta. Buy tomato sauce or make your own tomato sauce using tomatoes you buy at the fair. The more natural it is, the healthier it is for you. And that way, you stay away from trans fats. Industrialization is very recent, and the truth is that our bodies can't cope so well with flavor enhancers, chemicals, and preservatives that population growth has demanded from the industry to ensure that the product stays on the shelf and lasts longer to avoid waste and all that. But if these products that keep the food preserved don't kill us or cause immediate harm, it doesn't mean they are good for us. We have to be conscious and read the labels to realize that if this processed meat contains some meat that the industry didn't sell and that it can't sell because it's not pretty, not nice and is processed, it's even edible, but I call it edible product. It's edible, but it's not food. It used to be food a long time ago, you see? Sometimes it's necessary. But you need to be aware that not everything inside the package is good for you. And this awareness will change your eating decisions, allowing you to decide consciously for your health. For your health, you see? Now, think of French fries. Are you salivating? Do you feel like salivating? I know someone here who is salivating. The problem with French fries isn't the potato. It's the fried part, you see? Any food you fry, subjecting the oil to temperatures higher than 180 degrees Celsius, is denatured, creating toxic substances, such as acrolein and nitrates, making the food not only fattier and higher in calories, leading to obesity. Open your eyes, because little by little, with certain eating habits, you will be inflamed. Until next time. Bye.